There's dog cam. Since dog cam is up, we'll put dog cam up instead of the MS video stuff. So anyway, lower left-hand corner of the screen there, we got dog cam. Currently only Rocket's in the way. Mickey is actually to the left and behind the camera a little bit. He's all stretched out, snoring away. But Rocket is there in the front. How long would they be there? Probably a couple hours. Miss Skippy went to go do stuff with her parents, so and go from there. Anyway, happy Monday. The music is good. I like the music for the game. It's very appropriate for what it is. Okay, so review. This is the mirror. This is a customized character, customized wizard using the Merlin portrait. Oh, we picked up an extra book of life. When did that happen? When did we pick up the extra book of life? We started the game with 3 life and 5 nature. But now we have a 4th book of life. Well, I don't know when I picked that up. But anyway, I'm not going to complain. As you can see, we have the 6 heroes. We'll go over them here shortly. Traits, Mirren, of course, because if we want to play Goblins, you have to be mirror, or in mirror. Stonemason, this is one of the newer traits, where every new city you gets stone walls for free. And also every unit in your starting race, for us as Goblins, are engineers, so all units can build roads. Nature Summoner. This is you get free warbears at the start of the game. You also get a couple of summoning spells, nature summoning spells, a common and an uncommon, and all your nature summoning spells have a 50% reduction on upkeep. So sometimes I perhaps skip through the loot too fast, or the so do I too, but I notice that stuff. Yeah, way down at the bottom. But anyway, Nature Summoner, and then Fantastic Warlord. This is a trait that we picked up through doing the points of interest, kind of like how we picked up the extra spell of life, or extra book of life. This one I did notice when we picked it up though, and what this does is it gives you a +1 to melee attacks, range attacks, armor, and resistance to all your summoned creatures, or all your fantastic creatures, which means no, it is all summoned. It specifically says summoned. So all our summoned creatures have +1 to those stats, so we're good there. And again, we'll look at these guys shortly as far as history of the game so far. So this is we are the Green Line. We are currently at war with Jafar and Ariel. Jafar started the war way back in about 1414, somewhere around there, 1415. He's been losing slowly but surely. Hopefully we'll kill him today, fingers crossed. And Ariel, that war was accidental. I accidentally attacked one of her units, thinking it was a neutral, and what do you know, we're at war. Have been that way for a while. She hasn't been very aggressive war-wise, neither have we, but we have started pushing her lately. But anyway, there's our army strength. Magic power, again, Green Line. Jafar, the Red Line, these drops mean, those are each time that I have taken his capital. I've done it twice now. Now it's just a matter of finding the rest of his cities and squashing them. Taking longer than I should. And why are the other wizards so low? Because they've been fighting each other. So it's really helped my progress, because they've been fighting each other. And I don't think anybody else is on mirror anymore. Jafar was on mirror early on. He came over, but we pushed him back a long time ago. And he's the only other. I think we have mirror to ourselves now. And then research, going up this way, not a big deal. Number of towns, we are knocking on 70. And Jafar, basically, his numbers have been going down this whole time because, you know, we keep taking cities from him as we can. And then Ariel, I think we've taken 1 city from her. That would be that drop here on the right-hand side, I think. Or maybe that one. I think we've taken 1 or 2 cities from her. Fame. Look, we're really famous. Nobody else, though. And again, you can see these mirror lines like this. They're at war. So Rack and Cherie are at war. Rack is actually our ally, too. Gold income. You can see we're pretty up there. The drop-offs are from when we're converting or switching our gold-producing cities to unit-producing cities. That's usually what that means. Food income. Just keep going up, up, and up, and they're all over the place. And then mana income. Our drop is from... Oh, we switched from... We're currently researching the what was it, the spell of power, whatever that name is. This is where we switched over from mana production to research to speed up the process there on researching the spell. So that's where we are. That way. Sorry, Spell of Mastery. This is the Spell of Mastery. 25 turns until it's ready. We're trying to speed it up if we can. Currently casting Nature's Cures. I forget we're going to be we're casting out one of our armies that need to be healed a little bit. As far as the heroes go, it's easier to look at them this way. Okay, so Bashan, this was we started the game with him. That's an option when you do customized starts. He's a hero you can choose to have start. He's the only one you can pick, but it's not a bad choice because he is a noble, meaning that you get 10 gold per turn per level that he has. So when you first get him, you get an extra 10 gold per turn. Doesn't sound like a lot, but once he starts leveling up, now we're up to level 7, so we're picking up an extra 70 gold per turn just for having him, as a hero. And as far as gear go, actually he's just a regular hero for the most part, nothing special. All the yellow and stuff is because of items and his level. So not too bad there. But he doesn't really have anything special. And then Serena, we summoned her way back when. And she's slowly leveling up. She's at level 6. Again, she's just a regular hero. Her main thing is she's a healer. So at the end of combat, she heals 25% of the damage the units have taken that are in her stack or her army. She's got a ranged magical attack. Of course, she's a caster. And endurance. Now that's from an item there. So anything after caster is from items. That's in the army stuff. Oh, then we have Mystic X. We summoned him too. Come on.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch.
Let her do a thing.
Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised, and over $1,500 has been raised so far. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you, and happy Monday. So, Mystic X, he is a champion. We summoned him way back. For the most part, he's still only level 5. He hasn't seen a lot of combat. His main thing is he's got a magical range attack. He's a caster, of course. He's an arms master, so every unit in his army is picking up experience every turn, based on what his level is. So the higher level he is, the more experience he gives out. He's got agility, so he's got a higher defense because of that. Arcane power increases the hero's magical range attack by 1 per level, so he hits that, makes that much stronger. He's got super leadership, increases the attack strength of all non-fantastic units, so no, stuff, summon stuff usually, or undead and that kind of thing, but increases their attack strength by 1 per his level, so they're all getting +5. Oh, sorry, it's per 3 levels. Oh, but super leadership increases bonus by 50%. So it's 1.5 points per 3 levels. So he's sitting at probably 2 points, roughly. So it's not too bad. And again, he is a champion, summon champion. Then we have Tacky the Monk. He approached us because of our higher fame, and he wanted looking for a job. So we said, sure, why not? He's okay. Mainly his thing is super agility. Everything else from here is from items that he has on. But he's doing well enough, and he's not bad actually in reality. It's mainly his items that are making him good though. And then we have Brax the Dwarf. We're going to be ditching this guy fairly soon. We picked him up through an event where we had to prove that we were worthy of leading the dwarves, because we had like 2 or 3 dwarven cities. So there's an event that usually happens if you own so many cities of a particular race. You usually get approached for an event type deal. And you get rewards and stuff if you complete it, which is pretty easy to do, for the most part. Anyway, we did our thing for the dwarves, picked him up for free, and we are probably going to be letting him go because we have a limit of 6 heroes, and we just got the ability, or spell, to summon probably one of the better heroes fairly recently, so we're probably going to be ditching Brax for that spot. And then we have Vorax, the Chaos Warrior. He's another one that approached us, I believe, looking for a job, and he is a champion. He's got armor piercing attacks, got a ranged magical attack, he's got arcane power, so similar to Mystic X. Constitution, so he's got more health per level. He's also a caster. He's legendary, so they increase the fame of me, or of Gimpy the Wizard, by 3 per level. So he's only level 1 because we haven't had him too long. He's a prayer master. That's +1 to all resistances rolls for all units in battle. So, and that's per level. So basically all the units in his army get extra resistance, and he's lucky. He gets +1 to all his attack and defense rolls, that kind of stuff. I think this is from items from here on down. Yeah, it looks like it is. Yeah. Okay, so items. So Bashan still has a crappy bow, not so great shield, and okay gloves. So +2 to melee and range attack strength. So he does okay, not great, but okay. Mystic X. We don't have a lot of good magic items. They're all lower level stuff for the most part. But Staff of Defense, Plate Mail Bless, so Elemental Armor Bless on that one, and then just Bless on that. Oh, he has Bless twice. I don't think he needs that. Brax the Dwarf, he's got the Axe of Stoning. He hasn't had a chance really to use it. Endurance Ring. This makes him move faster. Anyway, Serena, Staff there, +2 range attack. Defense there. Resist Elements Ring. And Attacky. This is what makes him strong. The Mace of Stoning. This is probably the best magic item we have, I think. +4 to melee attack bonus, stones, and it's got illusion attack, so it says armor. What armor? Illusionary attacks don't care about your armor. So this is actually a really good weapon. He kills stuff with that. Chainmail of Endurance, he moves a little bit faster. Oh, the Ring of Wrathborn, or sorry, Ornament of Wraith Form. Mainly it's magic immunity, flight, and wraith form. So if you don't have a magic item, you can't touch him. And plus he's flying, so if you don't fly, you can't really do much to him unless he attacks you type stuff. And of course magic immunity. And then Warax, he's got an axe. We bought this one, I think. So a merchant came to us selling this, and we said, sure, why not? So it's got destruction and chaos and magic immunity on it. Destruction is similar to stoning, and the fact you hit somebody with it, and they have to make basically a save to see whether they get destroyed or not. Chaos is, I think it's extra damage. I think that's what it does. And then Shield of Protection, nothing special. And then Helm of Power, -1 to spell save. So any spells he casts hit more often because of that -1. And then we've got a bunch of junk that we should probably convert to mana, but it's okay. But anyway, so those are our heroes. And again, Brax should be going away sometime in the future because we do have summoning Incarnation. So this is Torin the Chosen. He's basically considered the best or one of the best of the heroes that are out there. He's immune to nearly all spells, but cannot be resurrected, only summoned again once lost. Sentence from the heavens to serve your just cause. We picked up that spell in a point of interest. So, anyway, there's our intro. Only about 10-15 minutes long. Okay, so this is Arcanus. That's Jafar City up there. These were his cities. These three here, we took those from him. We're going to be taking this node shortly. We have a spirit coming up this way. He's actually right there. That spirit's going to go meld with that node and get that. And these were all Jafar cities here. As you can see, he's not too terribly happy. We've taken all those. And then yellow, that's... And it doesn't matter, we're only at war with the red and purple, so we don't care about the other colors at the moment. And in this army. Dragon turtles, some lizard men. Now this is Warax waiting for them. Oh, Warax is leading an army of 3 nightmares, 3 warlocks, and 2 priests. These are all dark elf units that we've been building up. So that. Okay, and this is Mirror. The other plane here. I didn't want to go back here. What happened to all this stuff? He must have clicked something and didn't realize it. Okay, Boar Hill. Boar Hill has finished producing units that we need for an army over here. We're creating another one of our Goblin Horde armies that are forming over here at Rocketville, which is our capital. Boar Riders. These are actually pretty good units. They're good. They're better than your typical cavalry. They have a nice little, what is it, stun. On a failed resistance roll, the target army's units' melee and range attacks are halved for 1 turn, which is pretty nice. I mean, all cavalry units get the first strike, which is good, but most of them don't have this stun. What is N-tier Goblin unit? Druids and Beastmasters. So, Druid. Druids are main things. They can cast 2 spells. They can either summon a bear or cast web. And then they have ranged magical attack. And they have a curse. So, and what this does is every enemy unit is at -1 on the resistance. Don't have to do anything. It's automatic. So they're all, anytime we fight anybody, all the other units are already losing 1 point of resistance because of the druid. So that's pretty good. And he's missile immune, of course. Magical range attack, and again, it gets a free weapon for your warbat, but you can only do one or the other. You can't cast both in combat. It's one or the other. And then the Beastmasters. These are the other top tier unit.
Hello everyone.
Let Veronica do her thing.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you. Happy Monday. And then this is the other top tier unit. This is the Beastmaster. Flying unit, have a range attack. But their big thing is that they summon a fat rat. Each one of these Beastmasters can summon a fat rat, which is a nice little unit. It's melee, but it has these bleeding attacks like the Beastmasters do, and these stack. So what these do is it does 2 points of damage at the beginning of the turn or end of the turn of whoever they attack, right? And it gets through. And it lasts there until they make a resistance test. And if they keep failing that, they keep taking more damage. But if you keep biting them, that bleeding 2 goes up to 4, and then 6, and then 8, and 10, and that kind of stuff. And it keeps going up until they make a saving throw or you kill the rat that's attacking you. But if you have multiple rats attacking you, you're pretty screwed. So it's a very painful attack. And the Beastmasters get them too, but I don't know. See if damage equals it. I don't know. I don't think this is applied through their range attack. I think it has to be melee in order for their bleeding attack to be a thing. I'm pretty sure it's a melee attack. But the fat rats, theirs is you summon them, and where you can summon them, you can summon them out pretty far ahead of your army. And I usually try to run at least a minimum of 2 Beastmasters and Goblin armies when I can. So you can see, we actually have too many Boar Riders here, actually. We're supposed to have Beastmasters. Yeah, our 2 other Beastmasters are coming from here. So actually we don't need these 2. We'll have them sit here until the other ones are out. until the Beastmasters are out, which will be a couple turns. Again, 3 or 4 Beastmasters in one army is, yeah. So, you come over here and then go back in. Oh, and then we have Gorgons. We summon Gorgons. Gorgons are a flying unit, so you go out too. You go there. I'm just reorganizing the units. The way this works is the first line here is the first line during combat, and then everybody else is behind them. So basically you want your ranged and flying units behind, you know, your infantry type stuff or your melee stuff. There we go. That'll be better. And the last 2 Beastmasters will take this spot. Now the Gorgons, this is a summoned nature unit. These aren't super special other than they are flying. They have a stoning gaze, so every time they hit somebody, that particular thing has to make a saving throw or get stoned. And by stoned, I mean turn to stone, and they are no longer fighting. So, as in they're dead. Plus they're flying, so, and then Fantastic Warlord. We get another bonus from our trait, so that's what the little extra ones there are for. And there's 4 figures per unit, 9 health each. So it's not a bad unit. It's just that they can be really annoying if there's enough of them. Anyway, waiting for that army to go up, and then they're gonna go out and do stuff. Let's see. So bank. Okay, Stratus. This is a draconian city with Mithril. Oh, for those of you who don't know, there's resources for cities in their areas, and if it shows up here, that means the city can take advantage of it through different ways. Resources like Mithril, gold, game, as in hunting game, and they provide different bonuses and stuff to the city. But some of them require to have certain buildings built in order to take advantage of those resources, and not all races have the same access to buildings to those buildings. For example, Goblins cannot take advantage of Mithril or Adamantium because they can't build the building you need in order to do that. They still get the bonus of the power and that kind of stuff that comes from having the Mithril in the city. They just can't apply this stuff to the units that they make. And what this means is Mithril gives a +1 to melee and armor stats. Adamantium or adamantine is +2 to melee and armor, and I think ranged attacks too that are physical, not magical, but physical. And so for an archer, it would work, but for a priest, it would not. So, but they would still get the armor bonus. So, anyway, this army is sitting there waiting. And we're building galley here for transporting troops. I guess we should speed this up. How much money do we have? Oh, we have 256. Oh, just enough. So get this galley built and transport that little army over. So this is our staging point for getting army units over, or getting armies over to this side. This is a tower, magical tower over here that links the 2 planes. Like if you hit P to switch to the plane, we're currently looking at Mirror. Hit P, it switches over to where it goes to, which is Arcanus, and this is where Ariel is situated. So this is her area. As you can see, we've taken 2 cities from her. The invasion has already begun. The invasion has already begun. We're basically sending extra armies now. Because Miraban, that's just the garrison that we're building up here. Guess we should see if we're building Builder's Hall in 1 turn. After that, we're going to want more slingers for defensive purposes. More than likely, these guys are going to get there before we can do anything. So, this army led by unicorns and a bunch of halfling slingers and highmen, priest, and that's it. So we're more likely going to lose that city. Not a big deal. And then Jam Fail. Oh, this is our War Troll army. 8 War Trolls. Why only 8? Why not 9? Because you can't put 9 units in with a boat. Boats can only count as a unit when forming an army. So transferring them across, you can only bring 8 at most. So, but they'll be fine. War trolls can hold their own. They're all veteran units now, so they should do okay. Maybe. Ah, this is his hero, Tiberius the Sage, with his little slinger army. 8 slingers. That's gonna hurt, but what are you gonna do? But anyway, so that's where these guys are headed. We've got an army of Draconians, all outfitted with adamantine. So we got 3 Doom Drakes, 3 Shaman, and 3 Bowmen. They're coming across. These are all... Are they? Yeah, they're all adamantium. So there we go. So the range. Some of this is they're veteran, or sorry, they're elite units. They're all elite units. So that's what they look like. As you can see, between their skill level and the adamantium weapons, it boosts up their power by quite a bit. Basically triples their attack strength. So it makes them a little bit more durable too. So typically Draconian archers, not too scary, but once they're outfitted like this, a little bit different story. So there's them coming across. These guys are coming across too. We got a dwarven army. Oh, this is a combination fleet. We had an extra boat here to cart over the extra siege cannon. So we're bringing over 3 siege cannons and 5 hammer hands, along with Tacky the monk. And yeah, they'll be fine. 3 siege cannons. Yeah, they'll be fine. And then another dwarven army ready to come across. This is with Brax. Again, same idea. 3 siege cannons and 5 hammer hands. So we're bringing hopefully some of the pain. That's the idea, at least. These guys are... I don't even know where this city came from. I don't know if this has been here the whole time or what. But this is a troll city we need to take care of. Why haven't we taken care of it is the question. I think that's why we're building up, I think, the goblin forces over here that we're doing. Anyway. Oh, look, Mickey's on camera. Finally woke up. Okay, Boar's Hill, you're good. Goblin Spearmen. Oh, we built, I think, 4 Goblin Spearmen that we're sending up here, right? Yeah. Sorry, it's 4, yeah. Because our Goblin Spearmen all our Goblin units are engineers, because of that trait we took. We've combined them with these dwarf engineers that have been working for us for a while, so now we have basically 6 engineers in this group, and they're building roads and stuff a little bit faster.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised, and over $1,500 has been raised so far. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. And happy Monday. Oh, this is the city that we took from Jafar. Finger, why is this army sitting here? It's because they took this city, that's why. They just did take it not too long ago. So then we have other stuff down here. This is our Boar Rider army that's building roads. That's what their job is, to build roads currently. And then Mystic X, he has moved, they already moved. But they're headed toward that city there. And Slingers, Meadshire, the skins, the city we're just looking at. Shaman, Granary. Halflings. I'm not usually a fan of halflings in most games. Not a fan of halflings in this game either, other than we're at the point where we need them because they have the highest production of food. They produce the most food of any race. Per unit of halflings produce 3 food. I don't think anybody goes over 2. So, but they're the only ones that produce 3 food per farmer, which really helps out when you have a developed city, so you can produce a lot of food. As in, these little 6 farmers are producing 20 food total, so it's not too bad. And we have other halfling settlements out there. Specifically, that's what their job is going to be, is to grow food. Because we have, you know, food requirements. Because each army you have usually requires at least food. 1 unit of food. Okay, so this is a draconian city. This is adamantine ore. And building a shipyard. So we can buy there, build some better ships. And what else? Marketplace after that. And oh, we don't have the alchemist thing here, do we? No, we do not. We don't have the city or the building that we need in order to take advantage of the adamantium, whatever. We need to get a consistent way of spelling and using adamantium or adamantine. Everybody needs to use the same damn word. Doesn't matter what it is, comic books, video games, movies, whatever. It's got to be the same word. It's getting really annoying. Anyway, Sage's Guild. Sage's Guild, and then after that is the Alchemist Guild, and that'll open it up. So that's, again, we got a while before that's ready. Okay, so, everybody moved? No. You guys, stay there. Now we're ready. I don't remember what this Nature's Curse was for, though. This is Nature's Cures, not Curse, Cures. Basically heals all units in an army. But I don't remember what I was supposed to be casting it on. Anyway, next turn, finally. 45 minutes in. Well, 35. Hey, Nindo, welcome back. Happy Monday. Oh, these guys are done building a road. Let's see. Where are we going to send you guys next? I think we wanted to connect this road going this way, but I'm not sure. A little bit of a shortcut. So yeah, we'll send them this way. March, march, march. Our combined force of engineers, dwarves and goblins working together hand in hand. Oh yeah, and there's another thing you gotta remember in this game is when you conquer a city, the race that's in there may or may not like being occupied by your race, as in goblins. So sometimes they like you, sometimes they don't. Like goblins and trolls tend to get along fairly well. Goblins and dwarves, not so much. So you need extra stuff. Sir VJ, welcome to the stream. My thoughts on the game, I like it, but I'm biased because the original is one of my all-time favorites, so slightly biased. If you have specific questions, I do better with specific questions. Just asking me for my thoughts is I can just keep talking and talking and talking, but I don't necessarily say the stuff that you want to hear. So if you have a specific question, ask away. But just asking me for just my thoughts, I need more focus than that. I'm not very good at answering general questions. Okay, these guys. What are the most top tier units in the game? Dragons. Or drakes. Those are usually some of the toughest units. Can you summon them, or can you get them? Yes, I think. Yeah, you can summon drakes. If you have the right spell books, you can summon stuff. What would I change? What would I change? Oh, he's going after Mudspray. Jerk. What would I change? One thing I've always wanted to see is a mixed race cities. That's what I'd like to see, is mixed race cities. Instead of just having one race in one city, I'd like to see mixed race cities. But I understand the difficulty of doing that stuff. You could really break the game if you allowed that, I think. You're a fan of games like Heroes of Might and Magic and a variety of 4X games as a whole. So this was a remake of the original that I've never played. Wasn't sure if it was worth the price, so just popped a and by a look. It does look very polished. It's a true, good, legitimate homage to the original game. It really is. They basically took the original game, and what they did is they changed it from a square grid for tactical combat and for the overland maps. They basically turned the maps from square grids to hex grids, which is, in most people's, an improvement. In my opinion, it's an improvement. They've of course upgraded the graphics and the sounds and that kind of stuff. They made some other little changes in the UI, specifically when it comes to city management, that I think are good changes. It's a classic 4X game that took elements of the Civilization game with Magic the Gathering card game. It basically took those two things and kind of melded them together a little bit, and it's turned out really well for me, always has. And this is it's a good interpretation. They haven't really tried to play with the basis of the game. Like, all the units are pretty much the same. They tweaked a couple here and there for balance reasons, which is fine. And they've actually added some new stuff in the DLC they put out last month or the month before. They added a new race, the Goblins, which I'm playing, and they added 3 new wizards to play around with, along with traits for the wizards, which I'm using in this playthrough: the stonemason and this nature summoning. So you've got that stuff going on. So the devs have added some stuff to it, but they haven't really played with the original game so much. It's, if you played the original game, you can start playing this one, and you know exactly where you are and what you want to do. So that I think is a good thing, and I like it as a game. Some people don't like it so much because it's not a modern game. It's still basically a game from the 90s, which is, again, doesn't bother me. I played the game, back then when it originally came out, so it's, again, not a problem for me. But some people don't like it because it's not modern enough for them, or they didn't make enough changes to modernize it or much, and I think it's fine. So, again, your opinions may, vary, and that's perfectly good. That's why they're opinions, so. In Despair, Master of Orion did that. Yes, they allowed you to mix races and stuff, but it was done to... It wasn't done. It was done differently. It's not... I guess it could work in this. In all honesty, it could work the way cities
Hello
are.
everyone.
It could work.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube, where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will feel better about yourself. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you, and happy Monday. And yeah, they actually despaired. I think they could mix the races in this, because the way, if I remember how they did it in Master Orion, is you have the population units, and they carry over their racial bonuses to that, which would work here. It's just the way they've done this is it wouldn't work unless they give you it somewhere in the UI where you actually can see the number of every race for either as farmers and production and rebels and stuff, because in the original Master of Magic and Master of Orion is you could move individual units of the population from farmer to worker by dragging them around and that kind of stuff. They don't have that in this anymore because they changed the UI for city management, so they'd have to redo the UI too. I mean, it'd be great to see multiple races in a town, but it's a lot of work for the devs too, because they'd have to redo the city UI for that. I also had issues with mixing unless you had the alien management tech building, but you had to manually move each mob over. Right. And here it's just a number. So you have your farmers and you have production and you have rebels, but it's just a number. You don't actually can't move them around, like dragging them. You can't move them from city to city either, like you can in Master of Orion. You couldn't do it in Master of Magic either. You couldn't move populations around, right? I don't think you could. I don't remember doing that in Master of Magic. I know you can do it in Master of Orion, but I don't think you can do it here. And I think that mainly reason for that is because you can't mix populations. So anyway, for this particular fight, let's see, we cast prayer to make it harder for them to hit us, easier for us to hit them. And we can also get a resist bonus. And do I really want to stay in here to fight them? I don't think so. We have Shaman. We have some Boar Riders in here. Javelineers. We don't have to go out and fight them. We can stay here, actually. Okay, so they have Javelineers, Spearmen. So they don't really... We have Shaman, 2 Shaman, and Javelineers. They're 5, 3. So I hit the Javelineers first. No damage. Probably should wait till they get closer. Except for you guys. Wow, 40. They did 1 point of damage. Javelineers don't have the best range, apparently. These shots, they only have 4, so we'll hold them. Shaman. Bad damage there. Boar Riders will probably rearrange these guys, but I'll do that next turn. Okay, good enough. Now we do have a little bit of protection from the walls, plus the prayer, so they really shouldn't be able to hurt us too bad with their range attacks. Except there, of course. Cheater. Now this is going to be a problem with the turtles. He's got, what, 3, 4 of them? That's going to be a problem. I think I can summon the Earth Elemental. I don't have a whole lot of offensive magic. I do have some, but not enough to be a big factor here. No damage. Okay. So, magic. Yeah, I can summon an Earth Elemental for 60 skill, and we have 79, so it'll give us 19 after that. Webs, Heroism, Stone Skin, Starfires, that's not going to help us. Ice Bolt, we could use that for a little bit of damage. But it's only against 1 unit. Oh, regeneration. Put regeneration on the unit. Ah, or invulnerability. It's all damage taken by -2. So basically, if they don't have a magical attack, they won't be able to hurt a unit with invulnerability. These guys breathe fire. I think that counts as magic attack, or does it? We'll see what happens. We'll give invulnerability to our elite Boar Riders right there. That's holy, right? Invulnerability. And Jafar doesn't. He's the army that's attacking us. He can't use his magic because he's banished. So he just has to work with what he has. So I say we wait there. All birds wait. Shaman. Killed a few of them. 2. Javelineers. 20. 30. turtles. Decent damage. Javelineers. No real damage. Shaman, you guys are working on these guys. Let's go after the Javelineers. Killed one. Okay, maybe two. 4 riders. More javelins. Go with a high percentage to hit. And no damage. Oh, it did some damage, never mind. Halberds are good. Okay. So I have 39 spell skill to use on another spell on magic if I want to, but I don't know what I'd be using. Might want to save it for healing. We're doing okay. Not really taking any damage. He's attacking the gate, so we could have these guys go out and beat him up for that. No damage. Almost killed him. So their breath doesn't, it's hard to say. They used their fire breath against us, but it doesn't seem to be affecting, which is good. Okay, you guys move back one. And you guys go over here. There we go. Okay, shaman. Killed one, I think. Nope. Killed 4 riders. Wait. Halberds. Wait. Javelineers. Kill the turtles. Shaman.
Hey, bag of water. It is time to take a break. Go stretch your legs.
A little bit of damage. Take a break after
Your
this
next
fight,
break
of course.
is in 1 hour.
They don't have to do anything. We can hold. So far so good. No damage. No damage. Angry turtle. A little bit of damage to us. Oh no, he took the damage, not us. Yeah, invulnerability. No damage. Kill the turtle. There. Shaman. Damage, what the hell? Shaman's supposed to be better than that. Javelineer, soften this one up. Or not, not really. No damage. Trying to get him a little bit closer to the gate. Thinking maybe in this next turn we have them come out and start killing everybody out here. Because these guys won't stand up very long against the boar riders or the halberders. And they're going to be running out of ammo soon. At least I think they might have one shot left. Yeah, the invulnerable boar rider is way too much for them. Because they don't have the magic attacks to affect them. But they die. Our shaman are out of ammo, so you stay back here. Get out of the way. Keeping them out of range of these guys. If they want to go melee, which they're probably going to throw stuff. Yeah, halberds. We got 3 shots left. Soften them up a little, or just kill them. Good job. Okay, shaman, you guys are out of ammo. Javeliniers, not out of ammo. A little bit of damage on the major. Killed one at least. Another one that looks like. Or 2. Okay, these shaman are out of shot or ammo, so we're dead, so we're all set. That a little bit faster. Those last ones. We'll kill them next turn, no problem. Yes, charge right into him. Good job. Come on, you do it. Ah, he's too far away to charge him, but they'll die. So, invulnerability. If they don't have magic weapons, they don't win. Just one lizard men walking across the water. And since their turn is done, we'll take a break. Or not. Oh, this is, what's her face? She's going to win this fight. Question is, how much mana do I want to burn? Because we might be able to take out one. Nah, they're elite. I might be able to kill a couple of them. Let's do this real quick before break. Okay, so first thing, we've got some mana, a little bit of mana to burn, not a lot. Put a prayer. She has a prayer too, so we want to use this before she does. So slingers. Attack their weaker slingers, so not the elite ones. Or we can go out to the unicorns. They have 3 armor, these have 2. But luck versus luck. Kill the little runts. We will teach her to attack us. And Shaman. Kill this priest. Kill this priest so he won't be able to, we'll have less healer abilities for getting after combat stuff. Because more than likely he's gonna win this fight. He just put, invulnerability. We don't have any magic armor, or any magic weapons. Although we can put a spell on somebody to do that. That bastard. That's why slingers suck. Okay, so you guys. Yeah, pick on the weak one. Actually, no, kill the priests. So, no priest for him. These are the invulnerable ones. Now, unicorns. Natural enchanted, poison immunity, teleporting, resist stuff, prayer. So he doesn't have no big deal. So we can actually beat up on the unicorns too.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will make him feel better about himself. That's it. Thanks.
Aw, kind of hoping he was going to go after, do all his attacks on the Earth Elemental as a nice little distraction, but he's not going to fall for it, sadly. Hey, leave our people alone back there. Okay, now it's prayer versus prayer, so we're on equal footing now. So. So no unicorns for him. So he is down 11 health. So what we're going to do is we're going to cast our last spell, heal. Get him up a little bit stronger. So he lasts a little bit longer. Okay, you guys. No real damage, nothing noticeable at least. Again, this fight isn't so much about winning as it is trying to punch him in the face as much as possible and make her regret her choice to attack us. Is it going to work? Me. Well, we've killed one of her units. Two of them, actually. Sorry, we killed a priest and them. And if he's not going to focus on the elemental, he might be in trouble. Poor slingers. And then these guys are the... Yeah, these are the ones that have invulnerability on. So we're not going to be able to hurt them. Oh, sure. You hit me. Okay, we just killed a couple of them here. No damage. And wiped him out. Good. You'd think an Earth Elemental would be faster than that. Does he have any special abilities? Stone enemy, Wall Crusher. Oh, he does have enchanted weapons, so he can crush these guys. Okay, then. He has the numbers advantage still, though. By much. Again, once he gets up closer, they're going to be in trouble. Is he slow? Oh, those are the wrong ones. We want to go after the less... These are elite slingers, these are recruits. We don't actually go after these. Because ours are recruits too. There are no skills already yet. They're just green recruits. So they don't do as well against the elites. And apparently can't do well against them either. And our shaman are out of magic, so... Right? Okay. So much for the wall protecting us. Wow. You know, the wall's supposed to give us a little bit of protection from range attacks. Doesn't seem to be working so well. Like they're doing more damage to him than... well, whatever. Oh shit, the wrong one again. Not paying attention to the chevrons there. Could bring the shaman out to do some melee, but they'll die before they get there more than likely, so keep them where they are. This is so wrong. Okay, so not quite as effective as they were last turn, which is good. Wow, Earth Elemental, why so slow? Not that tough. Oh, we're out of ammo. So are they. Okay then. Life just got interesting. It's not just a question of how many can the Earth Elemental kill. All of them is the right answer, maybe. Go Elemental. Okay, now this is the fun part. Unfortunately, these guys have invulnerability, so he's going to kill everybody. We're going to need more halflings. Yes, we need more ammo too. again, we're not going to be able to hurt these guys. Oh, we should get out before he gets here, so that we can go kill, maybe kill the other ones with the regular guys. We'll spread out and try to kill that last unit, because we're not going to be able to kill this one. Chasing these guys for whatever reason. Which is fine, because we want to get these guys isolated anyway. And you guys sit there on the gate. Oh, they're elite. They're going to kill us. I just noticed that they're elite. No damage. No need to throw those guys' lives away. And I don't have any... I can't do any magic. I need at least 5 points, and I don't have 5 skill points left. That's okay. So now we lose, but... Again, the question is, can we kill these guys? Apparently the answer right now is no. We can just sit there and defend. Uh-oh.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised, and over $1,500 has been raised so far. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
But the good news is we devastated his army, his attacking army there. So anyway, I need to take a break. I'm 20 minutes late, so let me just, where is it? Goblins. So I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing, because I ran out. So I'll be back shortly. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.